Hello everyone, thanks for joining us here on Horizon. Well, despite growing evidence to the contrary, roughly 3 out of every 8 registered voters in the United States believe that global warming is a hoax. According to a new national poll, when asked, do you believe global warming is a hoax or not, 37% of Americans say they do, while 51% say they do not, while 12% of those surveyed say they are just unsure. From rapidly shrinking sea ice in the Arctic to increasingly violent storms in the middle of America, few argue our weather is changing, but is man to blame? According to social scientist Riley Dunlap, how one answers that question is as volatile as our weather.
It's really important to understand that it's become terribly politicized, and the science has sort of been overwhelmed by the politics.
In fact, when you ask Americans whether global warming is real, 77% of Democrats say it is, while 12% believe it's a hoax. By contrast, when you ask the same question to Republicans, those numbers flip, with only 24% believing in global warming and 61% saying it's all a hoax.
But sadly, in this politicized environment, a lot of folks, rather than talk about the policies, they want to attack the science and say, no, there's really no problem. And I think that's not a good place for us to be.
So Riley, along with scientists from Penn State and Michigan State universities, took part in a climate change forum to look at the gap between the overwhelming global warming consensus in the scientific community and the growing skepticism of American conservatives. Social scientist Aaron McCright.
In the environment. So now what you have is much more ideologically based denial, so that acknowledging the reality of climate change, acknowledging the fact that we have to do something about climate change, which likely means government regulations in the market, indicts an entire ideology of faith in the free market, of limited government intervention. And that sort of triggers this ideological response of, wait a minute, these ideals that I hold true, free enterprise, limited government intrusion, individual liberty, private property, these are being challenged by the reality of climate change, because the reality of climate change means I have to do something about it, or the government has to do something about it, until someone comes up with a free market solution to dealing with climate change.
Which could be a tall order. By its very name, global warming is a global issue, and one whose solution won't be found in a single country, let alone a single industry.